Tina can stand over here. Okay. Venegas, you're first. Okay. Let's do this. Let's figure it out. Let's do this now. So we're doing a strategy. Let's figure things out. We have to hope. Okay, 82 damage down. Oh, and by the way, this is also extremely important. I cast to deal the finishing blow. Because if not, Ashura will revive with full health, and you have to do it all over again, literally. And that's totally not fun at all. Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's worked. Ashura, I mean, Marsha, go. Blood Tide, away. She won't die, so we're gonna hope for the best. 54. Almost there. We're almost done. Okay. After I don't think it's harder than Digensia. I still say that Digensia was harder than Ashura. I mean, yeah, Digensia is harder. That's my opinion. I'm standing by it. Okay. Astrid, I need you to hit this, please. Astrid, why? Why, Astrid? Oh my god. Get this guy out of the way, please. Please, just get him out of the way. Thank God. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. Screw it. I have an idea. Better idea. Do my plan. New plan. Okay, so if R. Wait. How do I fucking do this? Ugh. Okay, so R takes the physics staff from Micaiah. Go over here. Right? Okay, hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking so much right now. Okay. So yeah, we have an idea. Now we have a plan. So physics staff, and then I will heal Jill with this health that I need. Okay, Jill. Jill, you better land the hit, or I'm gonna hit you. Hit everything. Okay. There we go. There's that. Okay, 24 health. Ike, you better do enough. Please tell me you're gonna do enough. Just enough. Okay. Battle save because this is important. If Ike lands the hit or doesn't die, there will be a cutscene that plays. If not, then we know we fucked up. Please. Yes, we did it.
We have to put an end to this. Take all the power I have.
Thank you. I'll use it well.
It, the finale, and with one strike, we win.
What of you? Are you leaving?
I am. But I believe it's for the best. This world does not need gods. We have always failed you. We've made you weak. That's why we must go.
You don't have to leave.
Huh?
It's true. We don't have much use for gods. But well, you show us what we should aspire to. We need inspiration. You give us a reason to grow, to become more than we are. And if we don't have that DNA, we're nothing more than statues.
Can you forgive me for the pain I've caused?
I don't know. But you have already forgiven us. How could we not? We are all family. We will try to understand one another, even when we disagree.
You're right. I will try. One more time.
This cutscene being here at all. Okay, I don't remember this at all. Oh, okay. Wow. It's interesting. Alright then. So, I guess all pieces across all of Tellius. Whoever those three are, I don't remember who they were, but whatever they are, I guess they matter. And so Yune flies off into the sunset. And so, it's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally over. Raining Dawn, normal mode, complete. 35 hours of total playtime. Probably going to be up to 36. But regardless, the adventure is finally done. So, only one thing left to do now. Let's watch the credits, shall we? And everyone's endings. So, by the way, this is a remix of Ike's theme. I realized it. Well, I guess it's over. Better be on our way. Are we going back to Dane? Yep, everyone's waiting for us. We'll have to start rebuilding. Hopefully this will be the last time. No, don't say hopefully. It will be the last time. And you guys will. I don't doubt it, but thanks for the vote of confidence. Thanks, Ike. I won't forget. And so in the end, Ike and Makai finally solved the difference and became friends. Oh, shit. So Crown 15, Queen of Dane, Pride King Tully's Street, Makai became the new King, Queen of Dane. And Zephyr, becoming Queen Makai's husband and a pillar of strength, Salt worked tirelessly with his sister. But sister poor. Yeah, this is kind of given. Alright, Edward. Edward lived as a constant talisman, despite the Queen's wishes. He often visited the keep to bring good news. Leonardo toiled at rebuilding the army. With his proven skills and good looks, he was beset by women across Helios, surprisingly. Nolan wandered the kingdoms, saving those in adversity. Story of his altruism eventually became legends. Laura returned to her home's church and became a mother to many orphans, all whom loved her gentleness. Ileana returned to traveling with the merchant caravan she had before. Somewhere right now, she's hungry. Was that really a surprise? Aaron served for many years as lookout at his hometown. Everyone relied on him for his honest, if clumsy work. But how we know is we don't know. Tarnia worked tirelessly for his country as linchpin of Dane's military and a pillar of statesmanship. Seahart traveled to Helios as a mercenary, resolving Bjork with his disputes. Some say he eventually settled in Gallia. Queen Mitzai succeeded Talriga to Jill. Bearing her father's ideals, she and her husband made the land prosper. Who's her husband? Har, if they have a rank. Though unparalleled strength of the Dragonite, Har never fought again. Rather, he carried conquered Talriga. As Lady Morano, Fiona watched over her beloved people and protected them until the armor years. And a special ending for Peleus. Because now it is revealed that it turns out Peleus is not actually the son of Ashnard. Was that really a surprise? I mean, kind of figured it out. Turns out the branded mark was actually because of the spirit protection. And that's why she believed that Peleus was her son. Yeah, only memories of her were the baby. She was just really desperate, turns out. And the mark, turns out it was a spirit protection mark. So yeah, it's not there. But, even so, she was still in Motherland and she's happy to have one too. He was happy to have one too. It's okay. So, seeing as Peleus is not the real son of Ashnard, he gave up the throne and served at court, learning to speak easily to all. Returning to Hartari with recent events giving her heart, Niall hoped to migrate our people across the desert. Strangely, Volog was still in wolf form on the day when asked why, he said only, it was comfortable. Raphael performed a ceremony in Serenus Forest to wake his father, the king, eventually returned to Hatari. And Canigans, what you got, buddy? Your work out there was superb. Hey, you're quite over the hill yourself. I always wanted to go one with you. Oh, don't get cocky, buddy. Enough killed or be killed to me a lifetime. But something similar. Some way of testing your respective strength, after all. Maybe controlled matches with all the little rules they have. In the peace world, we need that sort of shit. But it helps either way. Okay. Upon returning home, King Gideon lost no time in abdicating the throne. Countless songs tell of his valor. Alright. Gifka, we don't know much about him. But since their youth, Gifka has always been a king who's loyal. And died proud of how he spent his life. And so Skrimir, as the new king of Gallia, patrolled the borders vigorously, and his heart won the love of people. Ranulf was often run ragged by advising the new king. While he winced at his door. Oh, okay, by the way, some characters have alternate endings if you get Ace support with them. Ranulf has an Ace support with Ike. He leaves on an adventure with him, I believe. Leith later became a captain in Gallia's home guard and pounded battle skills and fighting pride in the young warriors. Mordecai, after returning home to the forest, Mordecai avoided battle and lived his life in peace. And so did Lear. She often told young comrades of war and the heroes with Theron. Kaiser, we don't know much about him, but he was a soldier. Deal with it. And another mystery revealed. So, it turns out, Sanaki and Makai are sisters. How'd she figure it out? The Galder release? Fearing her voice? Yep, Makai is actually the true apostle of Benyon. but she rejects that because she has Dain, and Sanaki can rule Benyon. But even so, they'll keep in touch. After all, that's what siblings do. Benyon has you, Empress. You can be a just ruler, even without knowing you're not an apostle. Of course they'll see each other. I ask you sign a treaty of allegiance with Dain and announce that we are equals. Sounds good. Sisters in arms. So, Sanakti elected to guide her people in a world without the goddess and made treaties uniting the continent. Sigrun was loved by her subordinates and Holy Guard and for her kindness and guarded Sanakti for life, while Tanith was feared for her strictness. As Benyon's Lugu's survivor, Tolmod labored to help former slaves out of poverty. He was busy, but happy. And also know the endings for some characters if other people are dead. So Miriam, as Benyon's first ever Lugu's official, Miriam assisted Tolmod and supported everyone in every arena. Vika became a liaison to former slaves, traveling between the Cathedral and the District, and was loved by both. Oliver, fuck him. Stefan gathered individuals to form a tiny settlement between brandies, whatnot. So, will we be heading to Gallia first? They'll stop by Gallia and then go to Siren's Forest. Because of course, the Siren's Forest will be reversed to normal and brought on back to their command. Sometimes birds change their feathers. The hawks, the ravens, even the ravens. I think you were all settled down together. About time too. Maybe they'll bury the hatchet once more. You set a good example, Rayson. Well, forest creatures off limits. You can't eat them. Have you ever heard of a vegetarian hawk? A raptor doesn't scream, victorious as guys up to kill. Meat. That is a thorny problem. Okay. So, Taban was chosen as the first king of the unified bird clans and brought them great respect from another nation. Isala, after being freed from the Butt Pact, he decided to atone. Again. Maybe things will work out. Hopefully, I don't know. Grayson worked hard as leader in the new Lugu's nation. His iron resolve under the pretty face was suited for politics. As the new king's right arm, Janef eagerly trained his men that they often skipped meals, weekends, and sleep. And despite being the new king's left arm, Oki still loved solitude, spending his free time in long, deserted locations. Leanne and her father made the forest echo with songs to stir pride in all those toiling to build a new kingdom. Despite his age, Inuchi worked hard to restore the name of the Raven clan. Every year he set a new age record. He's Mr. Burns, okay. After finishing the contract, Volt ran away. Nobody knows where he went. Please find him. Kurt spent his days arbitrating conflicts between nations, guarding the peace so many had died for. Ina returned home and gave birth to her long-lost fiance's child. Goldor rejoiced at the first dragon birth in centuries. Nasir served the new dragon king by observing other nations and travels and so often going to Grandchild. Garrett, he's red. Deal with it. We don't know much about him, but whatever. Well, Your Majesty, shall we be off? To Crimea! To our homeland. Erev was named Chamberlain to the king's new nephew and taught him with both strictness and love. Alencia governed Crimea with resolve and a deep love for her people. Her reign was remembered as the Golden Age. All Crimea rejoiced at Rennie's return. He chose to forego the limelight, helping the queen keep pace. Joffrey, as captain of the Royal Knights and the model of chivalry, Joffrey spent his queen and country all his days. If they had any support, they'd marry. But that's pretty obvious. Same thing with Lucy and Bastion, although I think the former is in denial. Kieran served the royal family with nearly fanatical verve. His voice could be heard from anywhere in the castle. Marsha showed her dedication as one of the royal knights. Ever vowed vigilantly as she trolled Primus guide. Makula, he's drunk. Go home. Alright, and apparently Astrid and Makula marry if they have an A rank. As a royal knight renowned to the planet, Astrid's beauty and prowess were known to allies and enemies alike. Daphne lived with the family in Melior. Time and again she raised her lance in defense of the realm. Brom returned to his family and farmed the rest of his peaceful life. Meg, she was there. Had an ordinary marriage life and nobody remembered her. Heather returned home to care for her mother, swearing off her ruinous ways. Liar. The war over, Danvid hung his lance and became a traveling reformer. He can make anyone laugh. Whoop-de-doo. Khalil returned to running the store with her beloved Largo and daughter Amy. Her sprite smile cheered many hearts. Britannia remained second in command over the mercenaries. Once a year, she visited the graves of her fallen friends. Shinon lays his days away in his old haunts. An expert at all he put his hand to, he chose none in his calling. Gatry became a famous mercenary and a household name. Freight led him to find many women but never true love. Oscar returned to the Royal Knights at Queen Lethia's request, but still took mercenary work on the side. Jeez, take it easy there, buddy. Boy trained day in and day out, so not as to lose a spot to some stupid rookie like he did with Ike the first time on his job. He never did either, though. Rolf remained with the mercenaries. He was always in demand as a tutor of unrivaled marksmanship. Rai served as healer and opened a small chapel in a corner of the Old Keep. He taught school there. Mia set off in search of new opponents. She traveled the whole continent, but sometimes rested at Gril's retreat. Mist was courted by many young suitors at times. She married none. And this is the happy ending I was trying to go for. With Soren, ladies and gentlemen. You're Ike of the Grill Mercenaries. And you're the Dowager Queen of Dan. I've heard you've gone through so much. You have my condolences. In light of that, is there anything else I can do? Nope. Okay. Take care, you two. So, you wanted to meet Ike, but for what reason? In order to meet him. That child, he said, it was the last gift he could give me. Because it turns out, you know, the guy beside John Ike, none other than Soren, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. What's your name, Soren? My name, I guess. Thank you. You're welcome. Is that all? Yeah, that's okay. So, figured out yet? I think it was obvious. So, having lost the power of the birthright, you thought you wouldn't be able to recognize your son. But it turns out, yep, that's right. King Ashnard's son, and that of Almeida's, it's Soren, ladies and gentlemen. Soren is actually is actually Ashnard's son. But, yay for support. When peace had settled in the land, Soren packed lightly and set off with the only passenger child he trusted, Ike. Once stability returned, Ike left on a journey and was never seen again. Except in Smash Bros. Brawl, and Fire Emblem Awakening, and Fates, and Heroes. Okay, he's still here, ladies and gentlemen. He's never gone. And this is special ending with Laron, or Sephiroth. At Laurizia's urging, Sephiroth laid himself down within Syrinx and was healed by the songs of the Herons, and thus became the one he was before, the king of the Herons himself. Could it be that you were here all this time? Alas, no, I'm sorry to say it, but for several days I somehow felt as though you would soon return. Ah, Shunera! Glad to see you too. So, how long has it been? So this actually takes place in the future, apparently. 1,200 years, to be exact. That was a long time. And now the piece is once again being destroyed. So, I think we can fix that. That's a song. So, if we accrue to Laron, we get a special end credit song. Here, have a listen, shall we? Okay, I think that is the end of the song, ladies and gentlemen. I think. I did not expect this song to be as long as I thought it would be. Okay. Yep. So there you have it. That was Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. The longest linear game in the series, because Awakening actually has more chapters, but they're all side chapters and are optional, so this game is actually technically the longest linear game. But do I hate it? Absolutely not. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is still one of my favorite Fire Emblem games in the series. For good reasons. Coming back to this game, I have forgotten just how much I absolutely love the soundtrack. And I guess a lot of the characters, almost every character in the roster is just so memorable to me. This was the Fire Emblem game that I played the most, even more than Awakening, even though it's there. Even though it's right up there, really close to there. And you know what? I know I probably should have played Path of Radiance before this. If I ever wanted to play Path of Radiance, I will borrow the game from my friend. With consistency, playing this game a lot, determining to see it through the end, it feels amazing. You know what? I have my friend to thank for that. I thank my friend for introducing me to the series. And you know what? I thank all of you for sticking with this super long LP. This has to be the double length of any LP that I've done. More than RPG and All-Stars. I don't know how long I plan on LPing, but you know what? Next time I LP something, I'm gonna do something a lot shorter because you know I played 2 RPG games back to back, and I just need something simpler to oh, for fuck's sake, the fucking phone's ringing. Jesus Christ, my mom interrupts me. Like, this is the 3rd time in a row she's interrupting me, like, near the end. Like, hold your horses, I'll eat dinner soon. Okay, anyways, like I was saying. Going back to this game, like I said, it is just so amazing. I have no regrets, even though, you know what, there were some points, like later on in the game, where it got really tense and I had to cut out a lot of footage because it was all filler. And I do apologize for that. But even so, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I started this LP all the way in late August. And even though with job hunting and last semester at university and summer Christmas break and whatnot, finished it. It's all done. So yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, there's still more to look at. In days long past, a young man strode the lands of Talius. He was simple yet true, his deeds brave and noble. He reminded 2 races long at war, and healed the heart of a goddess gone mad. He reunited 2 races, I meant to say. Oopsie doodles. Thank you, Ike. Ask any you meet, be they young or old, Bjork or Laguz, of a hero named Ike, and you'll receive a warm smile and a tale too of faith, courage, and honesty. He fights for his friends, and don't you forget it, buddy boy. Thanks, Ike. You've been a great guy. But don't go away just yet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now the stats that actually matter. And how do we cap it off? Eternal Bond! Yeah! Great ending. So let's take a look at how well I did. Hashtag sarcasm. Okay, that took 27 minutes. Yeah. Raise the standard. Okay, 40 minutes, both parts total. 26. Okay, so that took 12 minutes. 42 minutes for Day in a Rise? Really? Wow. And Lazy Gambit took 1 hour and 15. Jeez, that was long. And then everything else took like half an hour at least. Except for that. Rivals Collide. Wait, 51 minutes? Wow. Okay, whatever. just caused 1 hour to finish that one. And that one took 1 hour and 15 minutes. The end games were long, except for Unforgivable Sin, which took not too much time. Rebirth 2 took only less than half an hour. That took half an hour to do, even though it took me an hour because of retries. Jeez, I wasted so much time. Okay. And now for the stats that actually matter. How well did everybody do? Renning was there. Rayson didn't do much. Lear. Who are you? Leon was there. Raphael was there. Bastion. Bastion didn't kill anybody? I'm surprised. Here did Peleus. Nornasir. Gifka. Sorry, Gifka and Gareth. Kaiser, you were there. Oliver. Bleh. Laron, he just had something. Ina. Laura had 1 win. And Leith had 2. Meg had more than Leith and Laura. That's sad. And Fiona did 2. Volk had 2 kills. Stefan had 4. Kenneth had 7. I'm surprised. Makalov, okay, only had 8. Aaron had 8 as well. And Sigrun. Rise and Khalil were there. Heather had 10 kills. That's surprising. And really 11 for Lucia? That's a surprise. Okay, Braum did actually do some work. Sanaki kind of came through in the end, even though it didn't matter. And Eliana had 17. That's kind of impressive considering she was trash. Kainigus had 21. Okay. How much you bet that Ike's going to be in #1 position? Like, I know he's going to be in top 5, but I don't know if he's going to be like the #1 again. I mean, come on. Oh, well, Nolan had a Reaver of... Nolan was Reaver and had 35. Astrid only had 38 kills. Wins, okay. Jill, 45. Leonardo, 47. Wow, okay. Soth was there. Shinon. Okay, Ike's going to be... I'm calling it now. Ike's going to be #1 again. Because he always is. Alright. Top 5. Who do we have? In 5th place with 72 wins, it's Marsha at level 16. Alright, in 4th place, Dragon Lord with 191 battles and 73 victories, it's Har. Okay, 3rd place, the bronze medal for this LP goes to the Hawk King with 97 battles and 76 wins, Tabar. Okay, it's going to be Edward Reich. I'm going to be so happy if it's Edward. And 2nd place, okay, yep, it's Ike again. 2nd place with 133 wins and 83 wins. Battles and 83 wins, it's Edward. Which means the gold medal goes to, what a surprise, Mr. Vanguard with 100 wins and 161 battles. It's Ike. So yeah. This has been The Mighty Lion, and thank you all so much for tuning this LP. Signing off now. Peace out.